Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to stand before you today to discuss a subject that holds the power to transform your life, control your mind, mouth, and money. These three areas are pivotal to achieving personal growth, peace, and prosperity. If we can master them, we can navigate life's complexities with grace and confidence. The mind is the battlefield where every victory or defeat begins. What you allow into your mind determines what flows out of your life. Negative thoughts breed fear and stagnation, while positive thoughts inspire courage and progress. Think of your mind as fertile soil. If you plant weeds of doubt, fear, and limitation, you'll reap frustration and failure. But if you sow seeds of gratitude, purpose, and vision, you'll harvest success and fulfillment. To control your mind, you must guard your focus. Be selective about what you consume, what you read, watch, and listen to. Replace complaints with solutions, worry with hope, and doubt with determination. Your words have creative power. They can build or destroy, heal or harm. Too often, people speak without thought, driven by emotions rather than wisdom. Have you ever regretted words spoken in anger or haste? One sentence can end a relationship or sabotage an opportunity. But words of encouragement and affirmation can inspire greatness in yourself and others. Learn the art of silence when tempted to speak out of frustration. Before you speak, ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? If the answer is no, choose restraint. Money is an incredible tool, but when uncontrolled, it becomes a tyrant. Many people chase wealth without understanding how to manage it, only to find themselves enslaved by debt or greed. To control your money, you must first control your desires. Differentiate between needs and wants. Practice the discipline of budgeting, assign every dollar a purpose. Save for the future, give generously, and spend wisely. Remember, wealth isn't measured by how much you earn, but by how much you steward. Financial discipline isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritization and freedom. When your mind, mouth, and money are in alignment, you create a life of integrity and influence. What you think shapes what you say, and what you say influences how you spend and invest. Misalignment breeds chaos, but discipline brings harmony and progress. Ladies and gentlemen, controlling your mind, mouth, and money is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. It requires intentionality, self-reflection, and commitment. But the rewards are worth it: peace of mind, meaningful relationships, and financial freedom. I challenge you today. Guard your mind as the source of your power. Treat your money as a servant to your vision, not a master of your life. When you master these three areas, you won't just live a successful life, you'll live a purposeful one. The mind is the most powerful tool you possess, serving as the control center for your entire life. Everything you achieve or fail to achieve originates within the confines of your thoughts. It is within the mind that dreams are conceived, plans are birthed, and fears are nurtured. To control your mind is to take charge of your destiny. Without this mastery, you become a prisoner to your circumstances, emotions, and external influences. But with it, you become a creator, shaping your reality and future with purpose and intention. Every thought you entertain carries energy. Positive thoughts build confidence, hope, and resilience, while negative ones breed doubt, fear, and procrastination. If left unchecked, the latter can sabotage your goals and relationships, creating a ripple effect of missed opportunities and regrets. Controlling your mind doesn't mean suppressing every negative emotion or thought. It means developing the discipline to filter what you allow to take root in your consciousness. This process begins with awareness. You must first recognize the patterns of your thinking, what triggers negativity, what sparks inspiration, and what distracts you from your purpose. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you let it grow wild, weeds of fear, jealousy, and insecurity will take over, choking out any possibility of flourishing. But if you tend to it carefully, pulling out the weeds and planting seeds of hope, gratitude, and determination, it will yield a harvest of success and fulfillment. This analogy illustrates the need for intentionality in managing your mental space. You cannot afford to let your thoughts run on autopilot. Just as a farmer doesn't wait for crops to grow by chance, you must actively cultivate the mindset that aligns with your goals and values. One of the most effective ways to control your mind is by mastering your focus. What you focus on expands. If you dwell on problems, they will grow larger in your perception, making solutions seem impossible. Conversely, when you focus on possibilities and solutions, your creativity is activated and opportunities begin to emerge. This principle underscores the importance of guarding what you expose your mind to daily. The books you read, the shows you watch, the conversations you engage in, these are not neutral. They are seeds being sown into your mental soil. Choose wisely what you allow into this sacred space. Discipline and thought also involves reframing challenges as opportunities. Life is unpredictable, and adversity is inevitable. But how you interpret these moments determines their impact on your life. A setback can be seen as a failure or a stepping stone. A critique can be taken as a personal attack or a lesson in growth. By choosing to see difficulties as opportunities to learn and evolve, you empower yourself to rise above them instead of being crushed beneath their weight. This shift in perspective doesn't happen overnight, but with practice, it becomes a habit, a powerful one that distinguishes resilient individuals from those who crumble under pressure. Another key aspect of mental control is the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It rewires your brain to see the good in your circumstances and in others, fostering a sense of peace and positivity. When you make gratitude a daily practice, even in small moments, you train your mind to seek the light rather than dwell in darkness. Gratitude doesn't eliminate challenges, but it equips you with the strength and perspective to face them with grace. Finally, controlling your mind requires consistency. It's not a one-time effort, but a daily practice of choosing your thoughts intentionally. Meditation, journaling, and mindfulness are excellent tools to cultivate this habit. These practices allow you to pause amidst the chaos of life and reflect on what truly matters. They create a space for clarity, helping you separate fleeting emotions from enduring truths. In mastering your mind, you are not only shaping your own reality, but also influencing those around you. Your thoughts shape your words, your actions, and your energy. People are drawn to individuals who radiate positivity and purpose because it inspires them to do the same. Controlling your mind is not just a personal victory, it's a gift to the world. By choosing to lead with intention and vision, you create a ripple effect that encourages others to rise to their potential as well. Words are one of the most powerful forces in existence. They shape thoughts, inspire actions, and influence destinies. Yet many of us underestimate their impact, using them carelessly without understanding the consequences they carry. Every word you speak carries weight. It is either building something positive or tearing something down. When you control your speech, you harness a power that can bring clarity to your vision, strength to your relationships, and purpose to your life. To speak without thought, on the other hand, is to risk creating chaos in areas where peace and progress could have thrived. Consider how often words are spoken in anger, frustration, or fear. These moments, though fleeting, can leave lasting scars. A single harsh word spoken in the heat of the moment can shatter trust, bruise self-esteem, or even sever relationships that took years to build. Similarly, words of doubt and negativity, especially when directed at yourself, can erode your confidence and stifle your potential. But when used wisely, words can heal wounds, inspire hope, and open doors to new opportunities. The difference lies in the discipline to think before you speak. Controlling your words requires self-awareness and emotional intelligence. It begins with understanding that not every thought or feeling needs to be expressed. Sometimes silence is more powerful than words. In moments of conflict or frustration, pausing before speaking allows you to assess whether your words will add value to the situation or escalate it unnecessarily. This pause is not a sign of weakness, it is a demonstration of strength. showing that you are in control of your emotions rather than being controlled by them. Words not only impact others, they shape how you see yourself. The things you repeatedly say about your life, abilities, and circumstances eventually become your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that success is out of reach, or that life is unfair, those words will limit your potential. However, if you choose to speak words of affirmation, reminding yourself of your strengths, potential, and purpose, you begin to reprogram your mind to see possibilities instead of obstacles. This practice is not about ignoring reality, but about shaping it with intention. Equally important is the need to uplift others with your speech. Every interaction you have is an opportunity to leave someone better than you found them. Words of encouragement, praise, and support can have a profound impact on the people around you. They can motivate someone to keep going in the face of adversity, remind them of their worth, or inspire them to pursue their dreams. Conversely, critical or dismissive words can extinguish that same motivation. The choice is always yours, and it is a choice that should be made with care. A significant part of controlling your words is learning when not to speak. There are times when silence communicates more than words ever could. In moments of grief, listening often provides more comfort than trying to find the perfect thing to say. In moments of disagreement, choosing silence over reactive speech can prevent a situation from escalating. Knowing when to speak and when to remain silent is a skill that comes from practice and a genuine desire to understand rather than just be heard. Another layer of controlling your speech lies in understanding the ripple effect of your words. What you say to one person often doesn't stop there, it spreads to others, shaping perceptions and influencing actions far beyond what you might have intended. Gossip, for instance, may seem harmless in the moment, but it can damage reputations and create distrust that takes years to mend. Conversely, words of gratitude and recognition can inspire a chain reaction of positivity, impacting not just the recipient, but everyone they encounter. Controlling your words also involves taking responsibility for them. When mistakes are made, when words are spoken in haste or thoughtlessness, it is important to acknowledge the impact, apologize sincerely, and make amends. This act of accountability not only restores trust, but also reinforces your commitment to being intentional with your speech moving forward. Ultimately, the discipline to control your words is about more than avoiding harm. It is about using your voice as a tool for good. Your words have the power to shape your reality, influence others, and create a lasting legacy. By speaking with intention, kindness, and wisdom, you can build a life and a world that reflect the values you hold dear. Financial control begins with understanding the difference between needs, wants, and desires. Needs are the essentials: housing, food, healthcare that sustain life. Wants enhance life but are not necessary for survival, while desires often reflect aspirations that can either motivate or distract. Mismanagement often arises when these categories are blurred, leading to impulsive spending or prioritizing short-term gratification over long-term goals. By identifying and categorizing your expenses, you create clarity, enabling you to allocate resources effectively and avoid financial stress. Budgeting is one of the most practical tools for controlling money. A budget is not a limitation, it is a plan that empowers you to direct your finances with purpose. It provides a clear picture of what comes in, what goes out, and what remains. Through budgeting, you assign every dollar a role, ensuring your spending aligns with your priorities. This practice not only prevents overspending, but also builds confidence in your ability to manage resources effectively. It is a habit that fosters discipline and eliminates the uncertainty that often accompanies financial decisions. Another critical aspect of financial control is the practice of saving. Savings provide a cushion against unforeseen challenges, offering peace of mind and reducing dependence on credit. Emergencies, opportunities, and long-term goals all require financial preparation. Saving is not about depriving yourself in the present. It is about safeguarding your future. By setting aside even a small portion of your income consistently, you create a foundation of security that allows you to navigate life's uncertainties with confidence. Debt, when left unchecked, can be a significant barrier to financial freedom. While not all debt is inherently bad, misuse or over-reliance on credit can lead to a cycle of financial instability. Controlling your money involves making deliberate choices to minimize unnecessary debt and manage existing obligations responsibly. This means understanding the cost of borrowing, prioritizing repayment, and avoiding the temptation to live beyond your means. By addressing debt strategically, you free yourself from its constraints and regain control over your financial trajectory. Generosity is another essential component of financial control. While it may seem counterintuitive, giving can be one of the most empowering uses of money. Whether it's supporting a cause, helping someone in need, or contributing to your community, generosity reflects a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. It shifts your perspective from what you lack to what you can share, creating a sense of fulfillment that no purchase can match. Giving also reinforces discipline, as it requires you to prioritize others over impulsive desires. Financial control also involves investing wisely. Money that is saved and invested has the potential to grow, creating opportunities for greater impact and freedom. Investing requires education and patience, but the rewards are significant. It is a way to make your money work for you, multiplying its value over time, and ensuring your resources align with your long-term vision. By understanding the basics of investment, you equip yourself to make decisions that build wealth rather than deplete it. Ultimately, controlling your money is about achieving freedom to pursue your dreams, support your loved ones, and contribute to the world in meaningful ways. It is not about hoarding resources or obsessing over wealth, but about making intentional choices that reflect your purpose and priorities. Through discipline, mindfulness, and generosity, you transform money from a source of anxiety into a tool that empowers you to live a life of stability, integrity, and impact. The alignment of thought, speech, and action is essential for living a life of integrity and achieving sustained success. When your mind, mouth, and actions are in harmony, you create clarity and consistency, both for yourself and those around you. Misalignment in these areas, however, leads to confusion, frustration, and a lack of trust. People are drawn to authenticity, and that authenticity is rooted in the coherence between what you believe, what you say, and how you act. Aligning these aspects of your life requires intentionality, self-awareness, and a commitment to living truthfully, even when it is challenging. Your thoughts are the foundation of alignment. They determine your perspective, influence your decisions, and ultimately guide your actions. However, thoughts alone are not enough. They must translate into words and behaviors that reflect your inner convictions. When there is a disconnect between what you think and what you say, it creates internal conflict and external confusion. For example, if you think highly of someone but fail to express it, they may never know the value you place on them. Similarly, if you speak positively about a goal but fail to take the necessary actions, your words become empty and lose their credibility. Words are powerful connectors between your inner world and the external environment. They allow you to articulate your thoughts, share your vision, and build relationships. Yet, words without supporting actions are meaningless. Saying one thing and doing another damages trust, both in personal relationships and professional settings. If you consistently speak about values like honesty or accountability but fail to live by them, people begin to question your integrity. On the other hand, when your words align with your actions, they carry weight and inspire confidence. Your consistency becomes a testament to your character, creating a foundation of trust and respect. Actions, the final piece of alignment, are the ultimate proof of your intentions and beliefs. They speak louder than words and often reveal the true state of your mind. When your actions contradict your words, they undermine everything you have said, no matter how eloquent or convincing. People are more influenced by what they observe than by what they hear. For instance, a leader who speaks about teamwork and collaboration but isolates themselves from their team sends a mixed message that weakens their influence. In contrast, a leader who models the behavior they expect from others fosters trust and loyalty. The alignment of thought, speech, and action creates a powerful synergy that multiplies your effectiveness and influence. It eliminates the distractions and energy drain caused by inconsistencies, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. This coherence also makes decision-making easier because it is guided by a clear sense of purpose and values. When you know who you are and what you stand for, your thoughts, words, and actions naturally fall into place, creating a life that is both authentic and impactful. Discipline plays a key role in maintaining alignment. It takes effort to ensure that your words and actions match your thoughts, especially in moments of stress or temptation. For example, when faced with criticism, it can be tempting to respond defensively, even if your core belief is to value feedback. Similarly, financial pressures might tempt you to compromise your values for short-term gain. In these moments, alignment demands that you hold yourself accountable and make choices that reflect your principles, even when they are inconvenient or uncomfortable. The benefits of living in alignment extend beyond personal growth. They impact your relationships, career, and ability to influence others. When people see that your thoughts, words, and actions are consistent, they trust you more deeply. This trust fosters stronger connections and opens doors to opportunities that might otherwise remain closed. Moreover, alignment creates a sense of inner peace, as you no longer feel the tension of living a double life or trying to maintain a facade. You are free to be yourself fully and unapologetically, knowing that your life reflects your deepest values and aspirations. By aligning what you think, say, and do, you set yourself on a path of integrity and purpose. This coherence not only enhances your own life, but also inspires others to strive for the same level of authenticity and discipline. Through alignment, you become a person whose words and actions leave a lasting, positive impact on everyone you encounter. Discipline is the cornerstone of mastery in any area of life, and controlling your mind, mouth, and money requires it in abundance. While talent and opportunity are valuable, it is discipline that sustains growth, builds resilience, and ultimately leads to success. Discipline is not about restriction or punishment, it is about freedom, the freedom to live intentionally rather than reactively. When you cultivate discipline, you empower yourself to make decisions that align with your goals and values, even when distractions or temptations arise. Discipline in controlling your mind starts with awareness. Your thoughts are the seeds of your actions, and without discipline, negative thoughts can take root and dominate your perspective. It is easy to let doubts, fears, or frustrations dictate your mood and choices, but discipline requires you to challenge these thoughts and replace them with ones that serve you. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or suppressing emotions, but rather choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems, possibilities instead of limitations. For example, when faced with a setback, a disciplined mind reframes the experience as a lesson rather than a failure, finding strength in adversity rather than succumbing to despair. Developing mental discipline takes practice. It involves training your mind to resist distractions, whether they come from external sources like social media or internal ones like self-doubt. Meditation, mindfulness, and journaling are powerful tools for strengthening your mental discipline. These practices help you create space to observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing you to identify patterns and make intentional shifts. Over time, this discipline becomes second nature, enabling you to stay focused on your goals even in the face of uncertainty or pressure. When it comes to your words, discipline means choosing them carefully and intentionally. It's easy to speak impulsively, especially in moments of anger, excitement, or frustration. But undisciplined speech can cause harm, whether to yourself or others. Words spoken without thought can damage relationships, hinder opportunities, and even create self-imposed limitations. For instance, constantly saying, "I can't," reinforces a mindset of inability, while speaking words of encouragement and affirmation can build confidence and resilience. Discipline in speech also involves knowing when not to speak. Silence can be more powerful than words, especially in situations where emotions are running high. A disciplined person understands the value of pausing before responding, ensuring their words reflect thoughtfulness rather than impulsiveness. This pause allows you to assess whether what you are about to say is true, kind, and necessary. By exercising this level of restraint, you not only avoid unnecessary conflicts, but also cultivate trust and respect in your interactions. Managing money with discipline is perhaps one of the most visible expressions of self-control. Without discipline, it is easy to fall into the trap of impulsive spending, accumulating debt, and living paycheck to paycheck. Financial discipline requires you to prioritize your needs over your wants and focus on long-term stability rather than short-term gratification. Budgeting, saving, and investing are not restrictive practices. They are empowering habits that give you control over your financial future. For example, a disciplined approach to saving involves setting aside a portion of your income consistently, even when it feels inconvenient. This habit builds a safety net that allows you to handle emergencies without stress and pursue opportunities without hesitation. Similarly, disciplined spending means understanding the difference between what you truly need and what is merely a fleeting desire. It's about asking yourself whether a purchase aligns with your goals or whether it's a distraction from them. The role of discipline in managing money also extends to generosity. It takes discipline to give when you feel like holding on to every penny. However, generosity reflects a mindset of abundance and trust in your ability to create and manage wealth. By giving thoughtfully, you not only make a positive impact, but also reinforce your own sense of financial control and purpose. Ultimately, discipline ties all aspects of control together. It is the thread that weaves your thoughts, words, and financial habits into a cohesive, purposeful life. Without discipline, even the best intentions can falter under the weight of distractions, temptations, and challenges. With it, you create a foundation of consistency and resilience, enabling you to stay true to your goals and values no matter what life throws your way. Discipline is not a one-time effort. It is a daily commitment to yourself and the life you want to build. It is the practice of choosing what you want most over what you want now, understanding that every small, intentional choice brings you closer to the life you envision. Consistency is the bridge between setting goals and achieving them. It is not the grand gestures or sporadic bursts of effort that bring lasting success, but the daily, disciplined actions that accumulate over time. Consistency is often undervalued because it lacks the immediate gratification of quick fixes or dramatic changes, yet it is the most reliable path to mastery and fulfillment. To control your mind, mouth, and money effectively, consistency must become the foundation upon which you build your habits and decisions. Without it, even the best intentions falter and progress becomes erratic. In controlling your mind, consistency means regularly monitoring and shaping your thoughts. The mind is naturally drawn to wander, often gravitating toward fears, doubts, or distractions. To counter this, you must develop habits that keep your mental focus aligned with your goals. Practices such as daily affirmations, journaling, or moments of quiet reflection help create a consistent mental environment conducive to growth and clarity. For instance, if you make it a daily practice to reflect on your successes and express gratitude, over time, this rewires your brain to focus on positivity and possibility. This consistency builds resilience, making it easier to stay focused and productive, even when faced with challenges. Consistency also plays a critical role in managing your speech. Words are powerful, but their true impact is only felt when they are aligned with consistent action. It is easy to make promises or declarations in the heat of the moment, but it is consistency that determines whether your words carry weight. For example, a parent who consistently encourages their child builds a foundation of trust and confidence, whereas sporadic praise, followed by criticism or neglect, creates confusion and insecurity. Similarly, in professional settings, consistently speaking with clarity and integrity earns respect, while erratic communication undermines credibility. When it comes to money, consistency is the secret ingredient for building wealth and financial stability. Saving sporadically or budgeting only when times are tough will never create the security and freedom that come from a consistent financial strategy. For example, committing to save a fixed percentage of your income every month, no matter how small, creates a habit that compounds over time. This consistency is more important than the amount saved because it establishes the discipline necessary for long-term financial success. Similarly, Consistently tracking your spending allows you to identify patterns and make adjustments, ensuring that your money aligns with your goals. Investing is another area where consistency proves its value. Regular contributions to a savings account, retirement fund, or investment portfolio build wealth steadily, even if the individual contributions seem insignificant at first. This approach, often called dollar cost averaging, takes advantage of the power of compounding and reduces the emotional stress of trying to time the market. The key is to remain consistent, regardless of short-term fluctuations, trusting in the process and focusing on the bigger picture. Consistency and financial generosity also creates a lasting impact. Whether it's setting aside a portion of your income for charity, supporting a cause, or helping someone in need, regular acts of giving cultivate a mindset of abundance and gratitude. These small but consistent actions not only benefit others, but also reinforce your values and sense of purpose. The challenge with consistency is that it often requires patience and persistence. Results rarely come immediately, and the temptation to abandon routines or take shortcuts can be strong. However, understanding the cumulative effect of consistent effort can help you stay the course. Each small, positive action adds up over time, creating momentum and setting the stage for larger breakthroughs. For example, a daily habit of reading for personal growth may seem insignificant initially, but over months and years, it can transform your knowledge, perspective, and opportunities. Consistency also strengthens self-confidence. When you follow through on your commitments to yourself, you build trust in your own abilities. This self-trust is invaluable because it fuels motivation and resilience, allowing you to push through challenges and setbacks. On the other hand, inconsistency erodes this trust, creating doubt and hesitation. By staying consistent, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. Ultimately, consistency is about showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when progress feels slow, and even when no one else is watching. It is the quiet but powerful force that turns dreams into reality, one small step at a time. Through consistency in thought, speech, and action, you create a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment, setting the foundation for lasting success. To begin with, accountability for your mind means taking charge of your thoughts and recognizing their influence on your emotions, actions, and outcomes. Your mindset shapes your reality, and without accountability, it's easy to let negativity, fear, or procrastination take over. Being accountable for your mind involves intentionally monitoring and challenging your thoughts, ensuring they align with your goals and values. For instance, if you catch yourself indulging in self-doubt or negative assumptions, accountability demands that you confront these thoughts and replace them with affirmations or constructive perspectives. This level of mental discipline requires honesty with yourself about where your thinking patterns may be holding you back and a commitment to changing them. When it comes to your money, accountability is the cornerstone of financial stability and growth. Financial accountability means understanding the consequences of your financial decisions and taking responsibility for them. It's about tracking your income and expenses, sticking to a budget, and ensuring your spending aligns with your priorities. For example, if you overspend or fail to save, accountability requires you to acknowledge the misstep, assess its impact, and take corrective action. This level of responsibility not only prevents financial crises, but also cultivates habits that lead to long-term wealth and security. Accountability in financial matters also involves setting clear goals and holding yourself to them. Whether it's saving for an emergency fund, paying off debt, or investing for the future, accountability ensures you stay on track, even when distractions or temptations arise. It's about recognizing that every financial choice, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture of your financial well-being. Additionally, accountability includes being honest about your financial limitations and seeking help or advice when necessary. It's not a sign of weakness, but of strength and maturity to admit when you need guidance. Another critical aspect of accountability is seeking external support when necessary. While self-accountability is essential, involving others can enhance your commitment and provide additional perspective. Whether it's a trusted friend, mentor, or financial advisor, Sharing your goals and progress with someone else creates a layer of external accountability that motivates you to stay the course. For example, if you're working on reducing debt or saving for a major purchase, regularly discussing your progress with a trusted individual can help you remain focused and consistent. Finally, accountability fosters resilience. It teaches you to learn from setbacks rather than being defeated by them. Mistakes are inevitable, but being accountable means using those mistakes as opportunities for growth. Whether it's a slip in managing your emotions, a poorly chosen word, or an unwise financial decision, accountability encourages reflection, adjustment, and renewed commitment to your goals. Over time, this practice builds confidence and character, equipping you to handle future challenges with greater wisdom and composure. By holding yourself accountable for your thoughts, words, and financial choices, you cultivate a life of integrity, purpose, and discipline. Accountability is not about perfection, it's about progress and a willingness to take ownership of your journey. It is the key to unlocking your potential, fostering trust, and achieving meaningful, lasting success. In the journey of life, the ability to control your mind, mouth, and money is not merely a skill, but a profound responsibility. Your mind shapes your reality, your words build or break relationships, and your money reflects your values and priorities. Mastering these areas requires a commitment to alignment, discipline, consistency, and accountability. It's about choosing to live intentionally, ensuring that your thoughts, speech, and actions are a reflection of your goals and principles. When you take control of your mind, you unlock the power to direct your life with clarity and purpose. When you harness the influence of your words, you foster trust, inspire others, and build meaningful connections. And when you manage your finances wisely, you create a foundation for security, freedom, and impact. Each choice, however small, contributes to the greater vision of the life you aspire to lead. Remember, true mastery over these areas is not achieved overnight, but through consistent effort, reflection, and growth. It's a daily commitment to becoming the best version of yourself mentally, verbally, and financially. By embracing this journey, you not only transform your own life, but also become a source of inspiration and empowerment for others. Control your mind, mouth, and money, and you will not only achieve success, but live a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment. Thank you. Make you.